where people do think there's a sense of entitlement that has creeped in, as former Cross River State Governor Ben Ayade has taken to Facebook to pen an emotional note to inform the public that President Bola Tinubu has instructed him to withdraw his senatorial ambition, decrying how he has been sidelined for 3 years following his defeat in the senatorial race for Cross River North constituency in the 2023 general election. Well, he documented how he feels he was central to establishing the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, in the South, and continues to support President Tinubu. The post, which says in part, we're going to read a little bit of it, it was very long. From the sequence of events that followed my return, Mr. President wants me to withhold my Senate ambition. I yield to his request even as I pour tears of ill treatment and agony. Our collective heartbreak is well documented in the high heavens, and those who influence the president to stop me shall one day be faced with their own karma. To my opponent, using political opponents in high places to influence presidential order against me is victory in cowardice. I do not feel a sense of defeat. Instead, I feel a sense of pity for our nation. Whew, the nation is at a loss. Let's look at what people had to say on social media. We go to X, where Enigma says, if the story is correct, it confirms one thing. The APC has replicated the Lagos political culture across the state where it holds power. This is not democracy. Benjamin also tweeted and said, if not that Nigeria is a crime scene, what's in Ben Ayade supposed they fine for politics again? A whole professor that had the opportunity to transform his state, but instead he won't use big English, wound Calabar people with nothing to show for it. Well, let me come to you on that one.
I don't know what
he was a senator, he had 2 terms as a governor, but he's upset that he's not being allowed to go back to the Senate.
And he has gone before.
You know, this song, there was a song that, and I'm so sorry, Professor Ayade, with all due respect, what I was thinking, Mama, cry me a river. When he said, I yield to the request even as I pour tears of ill treatment and agony. Well, I think, I mean, in addition to, going back to what Dr. Bati said, that some people actually feel it's their birthright. It's not about governance. It's not about what they can bring to the table in terms of benefit to the people. A lot of times it's just because I deserve it, because I've worked for you, I did this, and there's no concrete ideas to ensure that the people, to gain the favor of the people. But why is this not so? Because as we have seen and the makeup of the APC, like the first post said, it is a Baba Sokpe-Kwesi, like you have said, that it is, we have seen now that the hand of the APC is that it's whatever comes from the leader that happens across the states. That's not consensus. That is just one person. That's authoritarianism. It is one person directing the affairs. And like, so what has happened. But to be honest, we shouldn't be surprised. That has always been the playbook. But he also reveals that if for any reason the APC goes out of power, we'll begin